Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
No! Mash the button! Do something!
It's not a secret that the indie game market is booming right now, and a few hours spent with games such as Dust and Elysian Tail are enough to know why. Dust and Elysian Tail is very close to what we would call a masterpiece, a term we're starting to use more and more when it comes to indie games. Things aren't going so well in the world of Falana. Monsters that previously used to dwell in uninhabited areas like forests and mountains are now attacking villages and people on a daily basis. The protagonist in this story is Dust, a lone warrior who's destined to put things right, but he's currently lost his memory and doesn't remember a thing about himself or the surrounding world. Thankfully, a talking sword named Ara and a flying nimbat called Fidget find you as soon as the game starts and are willing to accompany you on your adventure to save the world of Falana. Fidget is actually one of the brightest characters we've seen in a video game. She's very emotional, lighthearted, and talkative, qualities that allow her to make you laugh even in the darkest moments of the game. While she's absolutely frightened by all the monsters that you're going to encounter along the way, she always has something funny to say with regards to the current situation.
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every step of the way. Way behind.
The frequent dialogues between Dust, Fidget, and Ara, as well as the fact that you always have companions during your journey, make your whole stay in the land of Falana incredibly pleasant and entertaining. Dust and Elysian Tail is an action RPG game, though the RPG elements are pretty shallow. You gain a bunch of cool looking abilities during your journey, and as you level up you can distribute points to your several characteristics. In addition to that, you can also collect various items that give you certain bonuses, and there is also food which helps you regenerate your health after or during a tough fight. There are many quests to complete in Dust, as many of the characters you are going to meet always seem to have some kind of an errand for you. Thankfully, the side quests are rarely boring. Dust and Elysian Tail is a beautiful 2D side-scroller with a visual style reminiscent of an animated fairy tale film. The graphics and animations are very detailed and good looking. While playing Dust and Elysian Tail, you never get the feeling that you're playing an old school game or something like that. The visuals and special effects are so polished that you'll surely be impressed by the beautiful scenery and action scenes unfolding in front of you, and that's no small feat for a 2D side-scrolling game. The sound and musical design of Dust and Elysian Tail is absolutely astonishing. From the musical theme in the main menu to the in-game tracks and the world-class sound effects, Dust is a game that can easily make most games out there feel small in the sound department, including some AAA titles. Whether or not you can classify Dust and Elysian Tail as a masterpiece depends on your criteria for a great game, but we can tell you that it's an incredibly deep, amusing, dark, fun, beautiful and story-driven game. It's very easy to get emotionally attached to Dust, Fidget and some of the other characters from the game, and that's so because they are simply great characters. They aren't flat and shallow like Duke Nukem, and they aren't stereotypical like Jim Raynor and company. A few minutes into Dust and Elysian Tail, and you'll be surprised by the liveliness and authenticity of the world, a quality that we wouldn't mind having in every other game. Sadly, many of Dust's qualities are yet to be seen in most games on the market, including most AAA titles, so the only logical thing to do here for every self-respecting gamer out there would be to grab a copy of Dust and Elysian Tail and get immersed in the beautiful world of Falana. It's currently in need of heroes.